Lock together! Thrust! Shields up! Form the testudo! Forward march! Count the... Legionaries! Forward march! Forward!
Steady now. We must finish this row by noon.
Wait for me. I'll beat you to the olive tree.
The land of Latium, located among low hills and dense oak forests in the heart of the Italian peninsula, once had no great stone cities and no powerful
50
armies.
amphorae of wine,
Instead,
ready for transport.
it was the homeland of many small tribes collectively known as the Latin tribes. These tribes lived scattered across the hills, building their homes from wood and clay. Around them stretched fields of wheat, vineyards, and grazing livestock. Their lives were simple, but they were far from weak. The Latin people were farmers, hunters, and warriors, always ready to defend their lands. From around 1000 BC to 800 BC, the Latin tribes gradually began forming stronger and more organized villages. They built their settlements on hilltops, making it easier to defend themselves against enemies. Each tribe had its own leader, usually the strongest and most respected member of the community. These tribes did not always live in peace with one another. Disputes over land, water sources, or livestock were common. Yet despite their rivalries, they shared many traditions.
Count these again.
They
We
practiced
must ensure
similar
every
religious
ounce is accounted
rituals
for.
and worshipped
Yes, Consul.
the ancient
It will
gods
be
of
done.
Latium. One of their most sacred centers was the Alban Hills. Here, the Latin tribes often gathered for large religious
Shields
festivals
up!
to honor their
Align the
gods and
spears!
strengthen
Move out!
alliances between their communities. Over time, these gatherings slowly formed a
Forward
loose
now!
alliance known
Maintain
as the
formation!
Around 800 BC
Legion,
to 700
attention!
BC, the
Forward
region
march!
of Latium began to change.
Move out!
Trade routes from the north and
Hold the
south of the
line!
Italian peninsula brought metal, weapons, and new ideas.
Centuria!
The Latin tribes learned
Forward!
to craft better
Keep
weapons,
your ranks!
organize their warriors more effectively, and build larger settlements. Among the hills of Latium, there was one particularly strategic place along the Tiber River. It became an important crossing point for trade between northern and southern Italy. On the hills surrounding this river, several Latin communities began to grow and prosper.
Loose! Attack!
According to ancient Roman legend, the city of Rome was founded in 753
Form
BC
the
by
tortoise!
the legendary
Lock
twin
shields tight!
brothers
Hold
Romulus
the
and
line
Remus.
and advance!
While the legend may have been shaped by generations
Charge!
of storytelling, archaeologists agree that around this time many small Latin villages
Hold
and
the
the
line!
surrounding hills began merging together,
Charge!
forming a larger the early foundation of Rome. During
Break
the
their line!
6th
Show no
century
mercy!
BC,
Push them back!
Latin people faced powerful
Arch!
to the north lived in a wealthy
Retreat!
civilization that
Run!
trusted
Retreat down the hill!
they
Forward!
built
Push them
large
back!
cities and possessed advanced engineering and construction skills. To the east were fierce mountain tribes that frequently raided the fertile plains. In this dangerous
Attack!
area, the Latin tribes slowly realized that unity was essential. From around 600 BC to 500 BC,
Victory!
the Latin alliance became increasingly powerful. The tribes supported one another in war, shared religious traditions, and defended the lands of Latium against outside threats. But at the same time, a new power was rising in the region, Rome. At first, Rome was simply one Latin community
finally sit
among
down.
many. However, thanks to
Quiet
its
now, though.
strategic position
Hold
on
still.
the Tiber River and its
almost done now.
increasingly effective political and military organization, the city gradually grew stronger than its neighbors. In 509 BC, the Romans overthrew their last king
Guns
and
rising.
established
Get
a
your
republic.
shield.
Yes, sir.
This event did not only transform the history of Rome, it also marked the beginning of a new era for the entire region of Latium. From that point forward, Rome began its path to
Legionaries!
slowly became
Forward
rivals
march!
or were absorbed into Rome. In 338 BC, after a
Forward!
series of wars,
Maintain the pace!
officially dissolved. The region
Watch your
of
footing!
Latium was now
Keep moving
completely
forward!
under Roman The Latin tribes, once scattered across fields and fields, had now become part of a much larger state. Their
Please,
language,
take some
Latin,
fresh bread
would
and water.
eventually spread across Europe for
Whatever
centuries
lies
to
beyond
come.
those mountains
From
means us
these
harm,
small
General.
Latin
Then
villages,
we shall secure the
one
pass
of the
before
greatest
nightfall.
civilizations
Please eat.
in human
There is enough
history
for
was
everyone.
born. And
Thank
the
you, we
story of
appreciate your
Rome
kindness.
was only just beginning.
We are grateful for your hospitality, Elder.
The pleasure is ours. Eat well.
It feels good to rest for a moment.
Yes, the fire is warm tonight.